Now we're given that the mass of a leaf t days after it has been picked from a tree is given by m equals p e to the power minus kt, where p and k are positive constants. And when the leaf is picked from the tree, its mass is 7.5 grams, and 4 days later its mass is 2.5 grams. And what we've got to do is find p and also show that k equals 1/4 times the natural log of 3. So how are we going to do this? Well, for part A, nice easy question here. We just pick up on this first bit here, that when the leaf is picked from the tree its mass is 7.5 grams, because that's saying that when t equals 0, m equals 7.5. So all we've got to do is substitute these two values into our equation. So therefore what we're going to have is that in place of m we just have 7.5 then equals p multiplied by e to the power minus kt. But if t is 0, then we've got e to the power 0. And anything to the power 0 is simply 1. So therefore we end up with p equaling 7.5. So that's that part done. Now for part B. For part B, again this is all about substitution, because we can take this part here. We know that 4 days later its mass is 2.5 grams. So in other words, when t equals 4, m equals 2.5. So I'd put that down first of all, that when t equals 4, m equals 2.5. And if we substitute this into our equation, and we've also got the value of p from the previous part, 7.5, we can say that therefore 2.5 must equal p, which is 7.5, e to the power minus kt. But if t is 4, then we've got minus k times 4, or minus 4k. So in order to solve this for k, what I'd want to do to both sides is divide by the 7.5. So if we divide through by 7.5, we've got 2.5 then divided by 7.5 equals e to the power minus 4k. And this cancels down quite nicely. It's a third. Third as a decimal is 0.3 recurring, but knowing that we want to get something to do with, a third here, the kind of suggestion of just using 3, I'm going to just cancel this as 1/3 rather than write that as a decimal 0.3 recurring. Next, I'm going to take natural logs to both sides here. So I get that the natural log of 1/3 equals the natural log of e to the power minus 4k. Now this value here, if we use the power rule for logs, the minus 4k can come out the front. So you've got the natural log of 1/3 equals minus 4k multiplied by the natural log of e. And we know what the natural log of e is, or we should do anyway. It's 1. Natural log of e in base e is 1. Okay? So another thing we can do is use the division rule here for logs. We should know that when we're dividing, this is the same as saying the log of 1 minus the log of 3. So we can say that this is the log of 1 minus the log of 3 equals minus 4k, because natural log of e was 1. And we should also know that the natural log of 1 is 0. So what we've got here is that minus natural log of 3 equals minus 4k. And you can see that the answer is coming through now, because if we divide through by minus 4, we end up with k equaling 1/4 of the natural log of 3. Alright, so there you go, that's how you can prove that.